All right. Hello, everyone. Let me get us tagged here. All right. All right. Are you seeing the comments?
I'm trying to get in right now. I gotta go into. Trying to get in here. Trying to get in right now. I gotta go into. Trying to get in. Trying to get in here. Trying to get in. Right okay, I see everybody's comments.
Can you turn down your volume?
Trying to get
in. Okay. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm just putting my looks together. Hopefully, you guys are putting yours together.
Mine are all done.
Finished.
I worked out of them this afternoon.
All right. Okay. So hopefully you guys have your looks together. All right, let's go ahead and do. They look so pretty when you put them together.
You want to correct the one on that one?
That's it's not going to be right now, but I will. Just right through it. Say hot coral. Okay, here we go. Or you want me to read off the list and you can write it down? All right, we have Susan and Christy and Wendy and Sandy, Ashley, Fabiola, Corey, Donna, Vicky, Sherry. That's it. All right, so everybody let me know if I didn't say your name, okay? If you're watching and we didn't say your name, please let us know. Do you want to read the name list off one more time, Mom?
Sure. Christy, Corey, Donna, Sue, Wendy, Sandy, Ashley, Fabi, Sherry, and Vicky.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right in tonight. So tonight, welcome to your Tuesday night virtual meeting. Real quick before I forget it, pause for 1 second. When I get done here, I am going to go live in the Heather's Closet Clean Out. I have a bunch of new clothes. I went live. Judy Townsend just popped on. I went live yesterday with pants. Make sure you check it out tonight. And I'm going to go live tonight with shirts. And Donna, I think there's a shirt that you are going to want. It's very similar to the one that you thought you were getting. And it's going to be the first one I do. So as soon as I get done here, I'm going to go live in that group. So if you want any of the clothes, all the money goes to help dogs. They've been abused, abandoned, and neglected. And everything's $5. Okay? All right. So make sure, before I forgot to say that, because I have this shirt sitting right here. And I've been thinking about Donna and this shirt all day. So I had to make sure I said that. Okay.
So far we've raised $51.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's very awesome. Every single bit matters. Okay, so welcome to your Tuesday night virtual meeting. Oh, I forgot to put my sweater on. It's sitting right here. This is the fourth meeting in our virtual meeting attendance challenge. And one more time, Mom, why don't you go ahead and read off the names of the ladies here? So
the ones I'm reading off, there are people that have not done it all 4 times.
We're just saying the people that are on right now.
Christy, Corey, Donna, Sue, Wendy, Sandy, Ashley, Fabi, Sherry, Vicky, and Judy.
Okay. Did you say Wendy?
I said Wendy.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, all right, very good. So if you are watching and we didn't say your name, shoot us a comment so we make sure we don't miss you for the perfect attendance. This Thursday night in our Girlfriend Hour is going to be our St. Patrick's Day Irish Eyes, our Smiling Glamour Makeovers. We're going to be talking about the different shapes of eyes and this 5 spring looks. So I'm asking all consultants, please put your looks together. Now, maybe you don't have everything to do all 5. Do as many as you can and get them put together, and then do a look and post a picture of yourself. So right now I'm wearing Spring Fling. That's the look that I'm doing. And I took a picture before we went live, and I'm going to post it when we get done here.
That's what I'm wearing.
All right. So we both are in spring fling. So I
Yeah.
really need what?
I want to tell them, I want you to put your things together, do what Heather's done. You cut out, I sent you all the pictures, print that on cardstock, and then bring them next Monday night for our big guest night. So that you have your own compacts put together. You're working on your own compacts for yourself and for your guests. All right. So that's why you want to start bringing your own things to our guest event so you have them for your guests. So put those together and have it. Is there anything you want to say about how you put them together?
Nope, just put them together. And then when you do put a look on, Vicki said she did spring fling and posted this in the group. Thank you, Vicki.
All right, Vicki, thank you. She's already ahead of the game.
So again, ladies, I need you to do these looks and then post your after picture in the Girlfriend Hour group, because that really helps when our customers can see different people, different skin tones, hair colors wearing these products. So please do that this week before Thursday. Then next Thursday is our big Comment for a Kate on March 19th. That's going to be a really big night. Make sure you're promoting this and getting your friends and family and customers in the group for the Comment for a Kate. I actually have them right here, and we're going to give away 2 of the Kate Spade credit card holders here. There you go. They're super cute. We're going to give away 2 of those next Thursday night. So make sure everybody you get in that group. This is a great way to get some new people in and get them excited about watching Thursday night.
Ladies, all you ladies here, you need to be watching this Thursday night, because what we're doing online is exactly what we'll be doing next Monday night. There's Ashley. We'll be doing next Monday night for our guest event.
All right. Then let's see here. The last Thursday is going to be Elevate Your Routine. Okay, Deb Stiefel just popped on with us. That'll be March 26th. Our March Beauty Box is our Targeted Action Toning Lotion. This is a great product to be talking about to your customers. It's a really easy sale. Look, there's a wonderful video from Jen Bestsecker. I'm sure you could just Google it and it'll pop up. And she talks about the toning lotion, and you could share that to your Facebook page and group. Then, of course, we have our March special deals where your customers get 1 item at half price. So our beautiful Kate Spade right here, Lilac Luxury. Make sure you are turning in those weekly recap sheets. All right, Ashley's sold 2 beauty boxes. Woohoo!
All right, yay, Ashley.
Turn in those weekly recap sheets so your customers can get entries into this. They get entries starting with a $50 purchase up to $200. And then if they hostess a Mary Kay party, them plus 2, in person or virtual, they get 50 entries. And then when they become a new active consultant, they get 50 entries. Consultants, you get entries starting with your wholesale orders, starting with the $250, $450, $650, and $1250. Plus, when you hold Mary Kay parties, you get 50 entries. And when you have new active team members, you get 50 entries. And this goes until June 15th. All right. Lots of good entries for that. But remember, you have to turn in that weekly recap sheet. All right, our Lucky 13 Achievers. For Lucky 13, the deadline is March 15th, which is this Sunday. This Sunday is a big, big day. It's our Lucky 13 deadline, and it's also our Star Consultant deadline.
Now, Vicki got hers last night. She did.
All right. So if you do a 300 wholesale and sell 13 items by this Sunday, you are going to win the Sweetheart Mini Wallet. And then you can place a 600 wholesale by the end of March and win the Blushing Beauty Bag. So our winners so far, we have the Lucky 13 Achiever, Vicki Friedrichs.
Hey, Vicki.
And we have a double achiever. She has won the Sweetheart Mini Wallet and the Blushing Beauty Bag, Sue Scott. Congratulations, Sue. All right, Lucky 13 winner, Shelly Meyer.
Shelly.
Lucky 13 winner, Patty Cox.
Yay, Patty.
Lucky 13 winner, Jacqueline Donaldson. Congratulations. Double achiever, Deb Stiefel. All right, lucky 13 achiever, Tish Emily.
Yay,
And
Tish.
Susan Zies.
And Susan.
Woo-hoo! All right, all right. Oh, Corey says she loves the one she saw last night. Oh, good. That's awesome. All right, ladies, so you have until this Sunday to finish up Lucky 13, 300 wholesale, 13 items, and then we have the rest of the month to worry about and finish up the Blushing Beauty Bag. All right, we have 2 new team members for the Stellar Star unit. I meant to check the Geeson unit. Did I miss it? Did you have anybody?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Okay, good. I forgot. I went on there, but I forgot to look at that part. So welcome back. These are 2 ladies who used to be consultants in my unit, and they've come back in with the $10. So welcome back, Courtney Schweitzer. Courtney is from Iowa.
Courtney.
And Janet Butler. Janet is from, she's from the Panhandle of Florida, up by Tallahassee. Welcome, welcome back, ladies. All right, again, our 2 new senior consultants, Jamie Revelle and Christy Bunnell.
Yay, ladies in red.
You guys in red.
Yep.
And our senior consultants with 2 active team members, Vicki Friedrich, Deb Stiefel, and Tish Emily. You guys are so close to that red jacket. And then 1 active, Fabi says she has a new team member.
She does. Thank you, Fabi. You're exactly right. Cindy, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, Fabi, if you could send me her picture, I would love to put her welcome post together. If you could text me her.
You're right. Thank you, thank you.
And text me her first and last name too, please. Okay, 1 active team member, Amanda Stern, Jamie Revelle, Chris Meyer, Stephanie Kirsten, Andrea Messenger, Donna Henson, Christy Bunnell, Judy Townsend, and Susan Clayton. Woohoo! All right. Okay, yes. Text me Cindy Valdez and her picture, and I will do that. We'll get that fixed. All right, red jacket with 3 to 4 active team members, Fabiola Cruz.
All right, Fabi's moving right up.
Red jacket with 3 to 4 active team members, Arlene Harper. Red jacket, back in her red jacket. We're so excited for her, Ashley Harper.
Woo, Ashley.
And stepped up to team leader this month with 5 to 7 active team members, Wendy Schaefer. Woo-hoo! All right, ladies. So the red jacket event, you want to talk about this?
Yes, we moved it back 1 more week to give you more time to get more red jackets, for you ladies to get into those red jackets. So those of you with 1 or 2 members, this is what I could just go in a whole soapbox right now. But with it being $10, you need to get everybody back in here at 10. Get new people at 10. Fabi is working really hard on her person tonight, and I appreciate everything that she did. And we need more people there. Now, I will not be there tomorrow. I have doctor's appointments. But Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is our 30-day faces. So I know Chrissy's got people. I have people. I don't know if anyone else has any. So I know Fabi's working on it. This is the time for that $10 to come in for $10 to get your people there. Explain it to them. You go through the report card. They don't want to pay that full price. It broke my heart watching Fabi's person pay full price for what she wanted. When I know she didn't have it for $10, she could have done that $225. She could have put it all together. So, sharing your opportunity that you absolutely love with the people that you know. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you really enjoy your opportunity with Mary Kay and you love it, and you love winning the prizes and the recognition and making the money and doing all the things we all do, then why aren't you sharing it with somebody? That's really being more inside yourself. You need to share this. And I know there's times you go through, it's like, I don't even know. But now is not the time. When it's $10, get yourself out of the way and start sharing that with others, because they deserve that. And I'm telling you, if you don't, somebody else will. Okay. And so you need to make sure you're sharing this. It's such a natural thing to share something that you love with another woman.
All right, so mark that on your calendars, the 25th, and Christy has 2 active now. Woohoo! Way to go, Christy! That's awesome.
Christy.
That's 1 away. So
Christy, we want that going on. We want you there March 25th. And
right.
Don't forget, we got a big shopping spree for Stark & Sons. Are you going to be talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. We certainly will. All right, so let's talk about team building, because we do have this challenge from your sales directors that you could earn the Mary Kay National Area Pin in March when you add 5 new active team members from the 1st through the 31st. New means their agreement was submitted in March. So congratulations, Favi, you got one. And I think she placed an order, right? I think I saw that.
Lindy is active.
All right. So, Fabi, you got 50 extra entries into Kate Spade. So did Cindy. And you got 1 towards your 5 for the month. And then active means a minimum 225 wholesale order will be placed in March. Okay. So that's for the Mary Kay National Area Pin. Now, the $10 starter kit. What I am doing with this is I went through my Facebook friends and I made a list of everybody on there that used to be a consultant in my unit. And it was a pretty good list of people. And most of them went out because at that time in their life, they didn't have the money to place the 225 wholesale order to stay in. So this is the text that I sent them. You can see it here. I took a screenshot. And I said, hello, you can join Mary Kay for only $10 in March. New option. You can now receive 30% off your products with no minimum order. If you prefer, you can still enjoy 50% off when you place a 225 wholesale order. With the new 30% option and the $10 sign up this month, I thought you might enjoy joining and taking advantage of the savings. Let me know if you would like more details. So I sent that text out. I probably sent it out to 30 people, and I had 3 contact me back. One said, her exact words were, I'm game. And so I sent her the link. She signed up right away, and she said, well, I really want my moisturizer. I said, go on Mary Kay in Touch, log in with your new consultant number, set up a password, and go to ordering. And you can order your moisturizer. It'll be 30% off, and it'll ship right to you. So she did that, and she ordered more. And that's what people usually do, right? When they get on there and they start looking, they're like, well, if I'm going to pay shipping, I might as well get 3 moisturizers, you know? Yeah. And then the other lady, she came back in right away. She hasn't placed an order yet. And then the third one, this is kind of a funny story. She's a super nice lady. Thank goodness she knows me. But last night I had a massive headache, and I was texting her, and she was asking me questions like, well, what does 225 mean? So I was trying to explain all of that. And then my headache was so bad, and I meant to text my mom because I knew she was getting done with the meeting. And I meant to text her, and I said, I have a really bad headache and I'm taking Advil and going to bed. But I accidentally texted that lady, and she's like asking me questions on how to become a consultant. And my answer to her was, I have a really bad headache. I'm taking some Advil and going to bed. And I realized it this morning, and that I sent it to her and not you. And I was like, oh my goodness, how rude does that sound?
That sounds very rude. Did you lose her?
What?
Did you lose her?
No. And so I texted her this morning. I said, her name's Amy. I said, oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. I said, I meant to send that to my mom, not to you. And I said, I'm so sorry, that sounded so rude. And she sent back, she goes, it was fine. It wasn't a big deal. And I said, well, it was Advil PM to boot. I said, so I was really struggling. And she said, no, that's fine. That's fine. She hasn't come in yet, but at least I apologize.
I want to pay her $10, okay, if she was being so rude. Come in for free, since I was so rude.
That was so funny. So anyways, at least I started, planted the seed out there, and I'm going to follow up again and see if there's anybody. And then I have 2 customers over the weekend that I saw at different places that said, they were really good customers, but they live in condos down here, and the condo associations, from when the collapse happened in Surfside, they have tripled their HOAs because now they're all getting fined for not doing what they should be doing. So both of these lovely ladies used to buy a lot of skincare from me, but their HOA has tripled. So it's gone from, like, for example, $500 a month to $1,500 a month. And they said, I'm just barely making it. So I texted both of them. And I said, I know you love your Mary Kay. And so for only $10, you could come in and either get 30% off or get 50% off. And so they both text me back and were interested in that. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm not just sending this to everybody, because I have some really good repair kit customers. I talk about it all the time, but I'm not necessarily sending this to them, but I am sending it to the people that used to be a consultant and the people that I know love the product, but just are having a hard time financially right now. So hopefully that helps you. But
but you're doing that because you love your opportunity. You would never give this up, and you want to share it with people you just said that you care about, and this could really help them. Right. The most important thing, and I've told this to Heather before, is number one is to keep the people involved with buying our products. We have the number one product in the world, and that's according to Mary Kay Corporate and Ryan Rogers. We have the number one product in the world. They made a banner of it. The banner costs $110. Did you see the banner on MK Connections, Heather? It's $110. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready to buy it yet. I could do it with my points. I got to get in and figure out my points. But I got to see, is it heavy? Can we put it up when we get to the vendor's booth? Mm-hmm. I've done them all wrong before, right? But I really like that banner that we can say, at a vendor's booth, anyone can buy it, not just directors. It's right there on MK Connections that Mary Kay Skincare and Color Cosmetics have been voted the number one product in the world. So every time they're putting on the best product they can possibly put on their face. You want to keep them in. If it's whatever you need to keep them using the product, because it will, it changes your face automatically, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So one other thing I did want to talk to you about for team building is on Mary Kay in Touch. So let me pull this up here real quick. So when you log into Mary Kay in Touch, this is the home page that you will see. If you go to this education tab right here, and then scroll down, you see team building. Now there's also Mary Kay Confident that we talked about last week with the social media. And again, remember, they have added a lot of classes to MK Confident. So if you thought you took them all last year, you may want to start doing that now, getting on MK Confident and start taking those classes so you have all of the bling badges. That's really going to be really important in a few months here, ladies. So check that out. Go to your regular In Touch under the Education tab, MK Confident. But right now I'm going to click on the Team Building tab because I want you to see where that will take you. Because there's a lot of resources here for you. Of course, they talk about the $10. You can click there to learn more about that. This talks about why developing a team is worth it. Leading a team can be an additional avenue of income for your business. Your belief in others is what can motivate your potential team members to start their businesses, help foster connections, increase your confidence. So there's some really good information right there. And it's, again, all at your fingertips. Then there is it's on the home page, but if you're looking for your agreement link to text a new consultant, it's on the home page, but it's also right there. I don't want to click on it because it'll take me out of here. And then down here at the bottom, you have, again, your MK Confident on team building, the team building MK Confident class. Click where it says get started to do that. The startup options. So when we go back to our regular options, you'll have that there. So in case you're confused about that. And then here you can download the team building flyer. That will give you a great flyer to hand out to people. Well, they will know exactly what they get for the $10. I'm sorry. Well, $10 now, $35 normally. And for the 100, is it $125 normally to add on?
Well, they pay.
No, it's 100 to add on, right?
Plus 90, so okay, yeah, 125. You're right.
I get myself so confused. Just as soon as I get the numbers in my head, they change it. Okay, yeah. And so then also right here is your document library. So you're going to have lots of information if you want to learn more. And I don't do the e-cards, but that's just me. That's an email card you can send to people. This is your, how does that Great Start team building cash bonus work? Because there is a team building cash bonus for you in your first 4 months when you build your team. Click on learn more. It's right there. And then the why it fits. If you're looking for different videos to share other people's stories, right here, why it just fits. But the one thing, where did I get this? I must have got it in the I clicked on something in here. Maybe it was the income word. Anyways, it's one of these things. I just don't want to click because I'll get lost. I'm sure it was the document library. In the document library, you will find what is called the compensation plan. And I feel like it's very important to know the rules of the game. Does that make sense? You need to know the rules of the game that we're playing. And if you would like to make extra income with your team building, this is the place to start. It's learning the compensation plan. So click on the document library and it is in there and it explains exactly the compensation for team builders and how all of that works. And then they have the glossary of terms here as well. So you might as well get the rules of the game straight from the horse's mouth. I did email this to everyone, and Mom, you can forward it out to your unit, this in a PDF. So you can read through this and really understand, what does the red jacket mean? What does the team leader mean? What does the future director? Why do people want to become a sales director? And it's all written out there, the income wise and how that all works. And if you do have more questions, of course, you can always reach out to your sales director. But the best resource is right here at your fingertips, going to In Touch.
Because what we could say something wrong. It was like a rule there before, and now it's changed. So when you're talking about compensation, you need to get the rules for yourself and read them yourself, right? Don't depend on someone else to know the rules for you. It's really important that you take that on yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so I did click on that income and that first thing, that anything that's hot pink, when you click on it and it takes you somewhere. And so then here it goes through the, what do they call that? The avenues, not the avenues of income, the career path. Sorry, I couldn't get the right word. It goes through the career path and how that all works out for you. So that is a little tiny bit of team building information for you. But there has never been a better time with this $10 eStart to start sharing this with everybody you know.
Okay. And earn that pin, ladies. Earn that pin. That will take you to a whole next level in your business. It's not just earning the pin. Again, why are we doing the 4 Tuesdays? It's to teach you, we all have things that happen, but you have to learn how to put this priority for what? A half hour, 40 minutes? Once a week where you can be with the people there and do this. We all have things, but this is really important that you learn how, and it's the same thing with your business. If you take the priority just this month of March and get 5 active people in, it will change your whole life of how the rest of you will go. Won't it, Heather?
Yeah, absolutely. And Sandy commented, knowledge is power. That is right, Sandy. I love that. We need to know the rules of the game that we're playing.
Right.
And everyone said the storm is getting
responsible for learning the rules on your own.
Right.
That's so important. You know, anyone that runs a business, you're learning all the time. You don't know it all. The CEO doesn't know any. He's got to go back and read things too. He's got to read things out.
Yeah.
Education is so important with your business.
Absolutely. All right, everyone's talking about the storm. So the storm's coming in. Everybody stay safe. Hopefully your internet connection holds out. All right, double credit for March till March 15th. That was the other March 15th deadline. Till March 15th, all of your wholesale orders, you get double credit for Court of Sales. And your Court of Sharing, they all double when they become seminar qualified. And they have until June to do that for double credit. All right, our Winning Streak Club. I'm wearing the beautiful sweater right here. We are in our 2nd month. So here are the list of the ladies who are tracking the Winning Streak Club. That means you've placed an order in February. And if you have an asterisk by your name, that meant you got Kate Spade entries with that order. So next week, I'll have this updated. I wanted to wait till after the 15th and update who has ordered so far in March.
So we didn't even show the Star Consultant thing yet.
It's coming.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to read your unit members?
All right. Teresa Blackburn, Christy Bunnell, Barb Burke, Marianne Clarkson, Patty Cox, Lucero Cruz, Nicole Deaver, Nana Doctor, Jenny Drew, Dana Friedrich, Vicki Frederick, Arlene Ashley Harper, Donna Hanson, Noel Lonnie Iberia, and Melissa Jackson, Tracy Cancer, Amy Cram, Tracy LaForge, Carrie Lemke, Cindy Morose, Betty Mull, Pam Murphy, Christine Pitzer, and Lori Pitzer Hansen, Corey Popejoy, Kayla Porter, Christine Sherrard, Beth Shipman, Linda Stewart, Deb Stiefel, Ashley Todd Johnson, Judy Townsend, Celeste Van Hoot, and Susan Sees.
Woohoo! All right, Stellar Star Unit: Christy Brody, Holly Edwards, Trisha Gamble, Chris Geeson, Gloria Gravina, Shannon Johns, Linda Kenyon, Connie Marnie, Shelly Meyer, Marsha Malachi, Sasha Priller, Amy Reddy, Jamie Revelle, Wendy Schaefer, Lynn Chereau, Carrie Stellerick, and Amanda Stern. All right, ladies, I can't wait to see who is going to order in March to stay on track for the women's wrap. It is so beautiful. And then we have 5 ladies that are tracking the Rise and Radiate Challenge with a 600 wholesale order for all 6 months, and you attend seminar. You will receive this beautiful bag and a walk across the seminar stage. And so Ashley Harper, Deb Stiefel, Wendy Schaefer, Corey Popejoy, and Christy Bennell all have 2 months finished. They have January and February, and Deb has 3 months finished.
Hi, Deb. Yay.
Yes, way to go, Deb. You are halfway there, Deb. Halfway.
Deb, I want to tell you stuff, and I don't see it. So you need to announce. I can announce it, or you can announce it. But we did change that for your entries into the Kate Spade purse. So you got all your points for placing your order early in the month. So we changed that. Do you want to say it a little bit?
Yes. So back to our Kate Spade. It started February 15th. We're still going to keep that for your customers. But when Debbie and I went to do all the entries, it was really difficult to do it for half the month. So we just did entries for the whole month of February. So whenever you ordered in February, you got entries.
Yeah. If you ordered in February, you got entries into the Kate Spade purse. So I want to make sure, Deb, that you knew that.
Yep. That was just too hard. So, yep, everybody got all their entries for February. Okay. And speaking of Deb.
And there's Deb right there.
Yes.
Hey, Deb.
Congratulations, Deb. She is already a Sapphire Star consultant. Woo! Deb is on fire. Way to go, Deb. Congratulations. All right, Star Consultants. This is the last numbers that I looked up this morning. But again, some of you may have placed orders or double check this. But Jamie Revelle has 334 to go. Wendy 462. Corey 210. Oh, Deb, you have 370 to Ruby. If you want to
go for Ruby, go for
Ruby. Ashley 304 and Christy 422. Okay. But again, double check your numbers through Mary Kay in Touch.
All right.
And you want to talk about the Star Consultant Day?
Yeah. I hope you're making a list of everything that you want to look for and buy over there, or things you just want to make sure that you get. You know, Easter's around the corner. Oh my goodness, all these stores are going to have all kinds of cute little Easter ideas that you can get, and to look for. Just seeing all the Easter stuff when I'm going through drugstores. My husband's very sick right now. I leave real quick today and get some medicine, and all the Easter is like, oh my goodness, it's going to be here before we know it. So use that. It's going to be April 5th for you guys that don't realize it. That's April 5th. We're already on March 10th. So there's going to be all kinds of things at the Plato's Closet at Von Maur, and all kinds of different things for you to see. So make sure you're making a list of what you want to get and what you want to buy, and get your family's favorite cookie down so you know what you can buy there. Okay. We're going to talk about what time to meet on that day at the next meeting. Okay.
All right. Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful day. And save the date for seminar. It's August 11th through the 13th. Oh, Ashley said she's got Callie's favorite cookie. All right. Awesome.
Hey, Ashley.
Tell us what kind it is. Tell us what kind. So save your dates for that, and I will start looking at flights. I have one more big event. I think I can say it. I don't think. Well, I better not say it. I have a big It's a surprise birthday party that's going on this weekend, and once that is finished, then I will start figuring out the dates and the flights for seminar. It's been a very busy every weekend. I've had Mary Kay Bingo, and we had yard sale, and now we have this big birthday party. So, it has been a lot. All right. So save the date for your spring open houses. I know we said this last week, but I don't remember when we said it was due. The 23rd, Kayla's birthday. That's right. So it's due Monday, the 23rd.
Now, Have you checked on doing the printing of the customers' labels?
Okay, no, I will see Heath this weekend, and I will talk to him about that.
All right. So can I talk to him about it now?
Yep.
All right. I was going through different things, and I came across from other directors, and then I checked it out, and they're right. If you use your customers' page to print off your labels to mail out to the open houses, which I definitely do, and I'm sure Wendy does, and I know Heather does. So, because I don't want to handwrite mine, I haven't done that in 1,000 years. So when they changed it back December 17th, they did not make. I mean, go to my customers. They did not make it where you can print out your labels from your customers. And one of the directors I was talking to said, yes, she called the company, and they said they chose not to put that back on.
Right.
So you're going to go talk to the engineer this weekend?
Saturday. I'll see him Saturday.
All right, and get this straightened out because we got to have a way of doing that. Okay. So go ahead and start getting your envelopes ready. You know, the purple envelopes would look really pretty. For those of you that are new, it's $25 to be a part of the open house that is going to be due, what did we just say? Monday?
March 23rd. So not this Monday, but next Monday.
I don't want to take anything late. Get yourself together. Be professional. Have your money there.
If you know you're going to do it, but you're not going to be in town on the 23rd, mail your check now.
Exactly. You can mail it now. So, and then that means you can invite your customers to our open house. There's a whole lot more to it, but that's the bottom line. We'll go through that in more detail later once we know who's in and who's not.
Right. So, if you have questions about it, let your director know. We'll answer them for you.
Right. But if you as a consultant, you're free to come to it, but you cannot bring anybody there as a customer to buy if you don't pay the $25.
Correct.
So you're invited, but nobody else. So $25 makes it so you can invite your customers to this. You get the money. We do that every day. At the end of the day, you get the money. You get an envelope the next morning with all the credit cards or whatever in it. So that is yours. Okay.
Absolutely. So Ashley or Wendy or anybody else who is good working with InTouch, you guys check it out too. Okay. Go to InTouch, go to My Customers. You choose what customers you want to put on there, but it only prints the list. It doesn't print labels, and I don't see anywhere for an option for labels. So
the company said they weren't putting it on.
Right. If you guys can look into that as well, I'm going to talk to my brother, and you can export them to Excel, but again, that's not labels.
It's not labels. Who cares about that?
Right. I know. So I just would like more eyes looking at it, if you wouldn't mind. And then I will talk to my brother on Saturday and see if he has an idea for me. Okay. And then our Quad City open house is Wednesday, May 6th. And Judy, if you're doing that with us, let us know. It's only one day. All right. And then again, because of my niece and nephew being in Annie, I had to shift my travel dates around, and so I'm doing my open house a little bit later. I'll still be with you guys on that Monday, but then I'll be off a little bit later for my spring open house because of that. So I just want you guys to know, in case you see me posting that, it's not any confusion, even though it'll probably be all kinds of confusion. All right. So let's do our Queen of Sales. So Mom, you go ahead and do yours.
All right. Our Queen of Sales, we have Deb Stiefel at $280 retail sales. Yay, Deb. Congratulations.
Woo. All right. We have our runner up to the Queen with $175 in sales, Wendy Schaefer. Congratulations. And our Queen of Sales this week with $374 in sales, Stacy Schaefer. Woo! Way to go, Stacy. That's awesome. Sorry. Schaefer sisters are back. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope that you gained some knowledge and some recognition and some motivation, some insight on going forward with This Week in Your Mary Kay Business. Don't forget to please post your after picture of wearing one of our new spring looks before Thursday night. All right, stay safe, everyone. Have a great week.
Good night.